Hello to all you crazy people out there, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, I changed my mind. I decided after playing for a bit, I can't not play this and record it at the same time. It's just so much to talk about. This game is so much fun. I am just having a blast, and that was only from the first hour or two of me playing. So, we are joining at about the third or fourth hour, depending on how long it took me to get through the beginning. Also, I apparently played through the beginning pretty dramatically, I guess. I went overboard with my training because apparently level 21 and 19 and stuff is over leveled because when I was fighting Akari and her level 9 Pikachu, of course, I one shot it without even trying. And my Pokedex is also a little. I went a little overboard. I thought I needed to actually perfect it to accomplish the completion ranking for a professor, but apparently all I need to do is just get complete, which I think happens when you just capture the Pokemon. Once you capture them, is marked as completed. If you literally do all the stuff, then it's marked as perfect. So I have perfected Starlet because Akari told me that Lavington wanted me to have a at least one of them completed. And then there's a lady in the village that said she wanted to see Starly's Pokédex completed. So I thought, okay, I need to do everything for these two because they wanted to see one of them completed, and the lady wanted to see Starly completed. So I said, okay, let's do Starly then. And then I went and did Starly, and then I found out later that that's not exactly what it marked as complete. You get a complete from, well, more or less capturing. It seems to be something else missing because if it was capturing, then Kulava would be completed. I'm not sure what marks it as complete. So I still have to figure that out. You have to get 10 points. 1, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I guess each one is worth a point. Okay, I see. So that's how you get it. You have to get at least 10 points. So Quilava only has 2 points, or apparently 4. Where's 4? I see 2. Well, if I'm counting the, this looks like it looks how a Pokédex is. But all the same, it's kind of good that I didn't record at the beginning anyway. And with that said, if you haven't played through the beginning, at least for some reason you're waiting or whatever, stop watching this video first and play through the beginning because you need that sense of awe and wonder and inspiration to really get into it without any spoilers. So after that, spoilers, who cares? But just for you to get into the game, I suggest you go into the beginning of it blind so you can see everything that you need to see. Aside from that, the only other thing I learned is that you apparently have some lost and found stuff. So if you ever die in the wilderness, then you drop a satchel, and then other people can pick up the satchel and return it for you, and you can pick it up in the lost and found. I haven't died yet because I'm just that good, but I did end up killing a alpha Rapidash. I'm not sure if they respawn. I really hope they do respawn. It never did come back, so I'm not sure. So that's what I'm hoping to see right now. Right now, we are at the part of it after battling Akari. She wants us to go to visit Maya from the Diamond Clan. So we're going to go take care of that. Oh, yes, and I'm wearing a different outfit. That wasn't obvious, and I hate that it happens. Here, you come out. It's like he's smelling the new clothes. Yeah, I'm wearing a shaman outfit, which I think came from pre-purchase. I'm not entirely sure. You might have. And yeah, they don't stay out or follow you, which is such a shame. But it's alright. So where are we going? We're going here, right? Boo. Did I surprise you? I bet I did. I was trying to anyway. There's a secret technique to catching Pokemon, you see? It's what I call the secret backstrike technique. Hitting a Pokemon back with your Pokeball will surprise it, making it easier to catch or giving you the advantage once the battle starts. Yeah, I learned that already. If you're part of Survey Corps now, working to recreate that Pokedex as well as they all are, you might end up meeting every last Pokemon here in Hisui. You should know, I'm already looking forward to the day you accomplish that. So I kind of learned everything on my own already, which is great for me, because I'm just apparently that good at games. Don't quote me on that though. Where do you want? Oh, you're the boy from Survey Course who fell from the sky, aren't you? Listen here a moment. I need to tell you about this great cake lure recipe I invented. I call it the mushroom cake. I poured 20 years of mushroom foraging know-how into coming up with the recipe, and I just know it's a winner. Problem is, the folks around here just aren't catching on to my recipe's amazing potential. But you're the talk of the village. If people see you making my mushroom cakes famous as you are, I'm sure they'll want to give it a go. Two, I'll teach you the recipe. All you have to do is return to spread the good word by using it. Oh, I need to go get the key ingredients. Oh, and you'll need to go get it. For the recipe yourselves, grouch not from the forges thy fellows, as the good old saying is. One springy mushroom's all you need. I'll be waiting. So this is a side quest. I don't have a spring mushroom. I have everything else. You never know what kinds of Pokemon you run into, so bring different kinds of Pokemon along. Our team member stationed at base camp can help you swap what Pokemon you're carrying. Speaking of Pokemon carrying, someone at the town wanted a Weasel bigger than theirs, and the Weasel that I have is bigger than theirs, but I refuse to give them my Weasel because it's my Weasel. It's a Jolly Weasel that took me a little bit to get to because all the ones I captured were not Jolly. Same with who was it? I think Staravia. Yeah, Starlia. It took me a while to get a Jolly one, although I wanted Adamant. Never did get an Adamant, even though I caught like 30 Starlies, so not a single one of them were Adamant. Luxio is alright. He's Jolly. Wanted Adamant as well. That didn't happen, so everyone's either Jolly or Timid, except for Eevee here, who I forget what it is. Calm. So, didn't really care about Eevee, though. Let's see what she wants. A marvelous rich tone. How was it produced? I must know. Oh, her. Hello, didn't see you there. Wait, you're the front of Survey Corps. Wonderful, just the person I need. I want to learn more about Cricketot. You must be curious about them as well, right? I mean, how do they make these sounds of theirs? It's a musical mystery like no other. I'd be in depth if you complete Cricketot's page in your Pokedex and show it to me. I mean, we can cover the truth. So, I thought I heard Cricketot around here, but I never did see it, and I explored the entire area. I guess it's on the other side of the bridge. So, we were hearing it, but we can never interact with it, which is interesting. Apparently, Pokemon's cries really carries. And Pokemon here are just so adorable. I found Scarlet to be one of the most annoying ones because every time I tried to battle it for my perfect Pokédex, it kept fleeing from battle on the first turn. So I learned I had to keep sneaking up on it just to get a good battle. It didn't matter if I could one-shot it, it would flee before the battle started. I'm gonna go see if Rapid Dash respawn before I go help with Dawn. I wish I had the deer Pokemon for getting around. I will say I absolutely love how you can just make Pokeballs on the fly whenever you need them, rather than worrying about having to go to a shop every single time. It's really nice. Yay, Rapid Dash respawn. I was worried that it wasn't going to come back. I'm not sure. I think we can capture it because we have heavy balls now. So I just got to get into a position where I can capture it. I don't know if these work on it. I hope they do. Spoiled apricots are used to stun them so you can position yourself in a more favorable place. So obviously behind them. So you can get that advantage. Let's see if this does anything. It does not. Mistakes were made, mistakes were made, mistakes were made. Hypnosis. Do you not ever... I guess he doesn't ever change. So... Also, hypnosis is weird in this game. It doesn't put you to sleep, it just makes you drowsy. Pretty much similar to... what is it? Paralysis. So you may miss a turn. That's fine. I'm gonna have to go heal him now, though. I'm gonna see if I can't capture little rapid dash here. Don't know if we want to do that, but I'll try. We might just one-shot it again. Not one-shot it, but we might one-shot it. Can't see where it's actually is. There it is. I love how you can interact by moving around as the battle goes. So let me see. We'll try with little Luxio here. If we can stop using double edge, that'd be fantastic. It's really helpful for paralysis, but that... Okay, so we don't have much other options here. Faster. I don't like that. I guess we'll try quick attack. Yay, we were able to hit. Okay. Now if we can use a heavy ball, we should be good. I assume that's all we need. Assuming it doesn't go before we move and use it. Yes. I think the heavy balls work as a surprise, not a... just because they're heavier. Yeah, that's the problem. This is what happened last time, and that's why I had to knock it out. I found out that if it jumps out of the Pokeball, then it gets stat buffs. So we need to use this without it noticing us. He knows we exist, he just doesn't know we exist. See, he won't stop looking in our direction. Let me see. It doesn't show me his HP. Dang, the thing. I forgot you can't throw it very far. So it needs to come closer. You got it. treat. The heavy ball didn't help. How do you capture this thing? And I just wasted a lot of heavy balls, which I think is fine. I should be able to make more. Let me see. I need to go here. Yes. So for heavy balls, I need more of this black tumble stone, which I don't know where I get that from. Pokeballs, we can make that for literal days. I guess we still can't capture Rapidash here. It's probably something that I'll have to capture from battle, and I need to inflict status effects on it. So we'll leave it alone for now. In the meantime, let me pick this up. You see me, but you don't care, huh? Lo planeta. Come on, me. I'm gonna see if we can't get a jolly one. Well, since you already spotted me, apologies. So alphas are a completely different beast. You can't just throw stuff at it and expect it to work. I don't like you. You stay in the open where I can't sneak up on you. I don't think heavy ball is gonna work. It's supposed to be more effective if you sneak up on them. If far, but it's highly effective if you manage to hit an unsuspecting Pokemon. So yeah. I don't like you. You don't know I'm here, but you won't stop prancing around like a crazy person. See, he doesn't know I'm here yet. But it keeps turning in my direction. It makes it annoying. Try one more time. Nope. Okay, so we can't keep wasting our hip balls in that. Let me go. Oh yeah, I have a Pokemon that isn't painted. Let me see what you are. You're calm. Like, just love getting calm Pokemon, I guess. Hello, Badoodoo. There's hardly ever a reason not to capture Pokemon, unless you just really don't need them. I will say the releasing them part was really obnoxious. I really don't know why they haven't added in the ability to mass release rather than one at a time. In a game like this, especially where you have to capture 100 versions of the same Pokemon over and over again. And that's pretty much my only gripe with this at the moment, is releasing Pokemon is a pain. And you have to release them because you aren't going to have enough space in your Pokedex, and you're rewarded for releasing them, so the game expects you to release them. But doing it one by one, extremely obnoxious. Okay, so yeah, we gotta cross the bridge. And one good thing is fast travel is a thing, which I kind of forgot about. So I could have just fast traveled back to where I needed to go. You can't move to another location if you're being targeted by wild Pokemon. Dang it, Shinx! Still seeing that. Alright, nice guy. I'm not point in fast traveling now, I'm already here. Also, it's rare, but your character does occasionally make a grunt. So he has a voice. It'd be nice if he could actually talk. I guess it's a Link kind of thing. Link literally never talks, so. Let me see how these other Ponytas are. Naive, serious, and modest. How horrible. What about this Eevee that I caught? I don't think you're the Eevee that I caught. This one might be the Eevee that I caught. I don't know anymore. Careful. Careful isn't horrible for an Eevee. For, I think you would use it for Umbreon, maybe? Plus special defense? Yeah, I would use that for Umbreon. Problem is you need Curse, and I don't know. I guess it naturally learns Curse. You can't breed in here, I'm sure. Probably, definitely sure you can't, because they are already afraid of Pokemon. I don't think they will try to breed them. I barely want to even touch them. Okay, well, we still have to capture more Bonitas. And I guess we'll be exploring at night? No? Looks like it's morning time now. Or, no, it's going tonight. So we were at, what was that? Dusk? Yeah, that was dusk a while ago. There's literally never a reason to ignore berries and such. Oh, you. It's not nighttime. I guess it is nighttime. It doesn't look as dark as it usually is. So we're going to ignore everything because I don't care. Oh, so you're still going to stop me. There are many strong Pokemon to make their way home to the other side of the bridge. I can't let you pass till first you... Yeah, I know. Oh, at your rank, you should be fine. Go on then. Let your guard down now. Retreat to safety if you find yourself in trouble. So I still have to talk to them to get by. I hear Shinx is still after me. Over here! My, this is Renault. My. A new face in the village. Not that it matters to me if you're new. If you're here, I assume you're prepared to be of help. She has a Stantler outfit and Ursaring. She probably has all of the Alpha Pokemon's outfit. I am one of the Wardens of the Diamond Clan. You may call me Mai. I suppose you might not even know what a Warden is if you're new to Hisui. But such talk can wait. Right now, I'd rather we get straight to the point. I have a problem that I need help solving. So the more important question is this. Do you feel confident that you can lead your Pokemon in battle? Of course. That's good to hear. The security corps of yours certainly wasn't up to the task. This here's my partner, Munchlax. We were raised together like siblings. He battles at my side by choice without needing any silly little balls like you use. Watch and learn. So we have to battle. Well, not good for you because you have to battle Palava. But not over level for you. I am over level for you. Oh, sucks for you. I'm guessing you have thick fat. Look at him coming closer. He's ready. couldn't you? You lasted longer than Akari, so kudos there. But like I said, I think that's because he has thick fat. That's the only reason that was doing barely any damage. Hmm. You really aren't one of the usual galaxy buffoons if you could defeat my partner. Well thought, Munchlax. I'll take care of the Pokemon that battle for us. Great, because he rolled out my Colada. And I'll let you have these. You people make all kinds of things with your crafting, don't you? These should prove to be useful materials. VB something? You and your Pokemon fought well together. You practically acted as one with them. Rather like the legendary hero of old, the one we tell stories to our children. I think you're indeed the one for the job. You see, I need someone to deal with an alpha Pokemon causing trouble upon Detrax Heights. It is a large, fearsome foe, like any alpha, but you'll come, won't you? To Detrax Heights? Smartphone is beeping. That thing you have is showing you where you've got to go, isn't it? My, this is some curious sort of map. Is that one of the Galaxy Team inventions I keep hearing about? It certainly does seem to show the way to Dietrich Heights up ahead of us. I'll leave this in your hands. You'll do great out there. I know it. It seems you're quite the asset to the Survey Corps, new one. Though, before we continue, I must ask, do you already know about Almighty Sinnoh? Almighty what now? Never. I wasn't even reading it. That's just what I was saying. Almighty what now? I suppose that's to be expected. Allow me to sketch out the basics. Almighty Sinnoh steers all time. So, Arceus. It's time to have created, it's said to have created the universe using its power over its time's flow. And this land of Su is born in the process. It's by the grace of Almighty Sinnoh that Pokemon can live and thrive here. We of the Diamond Clan are descendants of people who crossed the sea and settled here in the Hisui region to venerate Almighty Sinnoh. However, it stole away from the world long ago, hiding itself from our sight. Almighty Sinnoh has only rarely been seen by any human, if the old tales are to be trusted. But there are still Pokemon here today in Hisui with a connection to Almighty Sinnoh, and it is the duty of wardens like myself to attend to their needs. The Pokemon that graces Dietrich Heights is one of those honored few. It is directly descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's protection. This must be the deer. Deerweir? I forget what his name is. Follow me, and you may understand. Wait, is she still fighting me? That's as far as you go, right? Just because it wouldn't leave me alone. Alright. Kricketot. Stop looking in my direction. Which way are you facing? I don't like Drifloon when they're in and out of appearance. Ghost magic. Stop looking in my direction, dang it. I'm gonna go ahead and capture him. I doubt they are hard anyway. Well, I was wrong. Cycling takes a while. Also, fun fact, going in the water, you actually drown. Isn't that fun? Did I not capture that Kricketot? I guess. Is a Pokemon in there? Me? Startled, Burmy leaped out to attack. Prepare to battle. Beauty. How come you can't paralyze the alphas? Pretty sure catching Burmy without being spotted isn't a thing. There's no way you can do that if it's always in a tree. Zubat. They're always facing the way I don't need them to face. Stop running. Gosh, mate. Is he a Buibui? Stop turning towards me. Looks like a big weasel too. He might be perfect for our quest. What? Much better. Hope y'all don't mind bearing with me through all this slow progression. The zebras around here. And once they spot it, they teleport away, as zebras love to do. It's almost daytime, so that's good. Surprising I didn't one-shot it. Levels aren't like a huge thing in this game. You don't one-shot as much as you would in like a regular Pokemon game. Which is nice. That's the only reason you have stand a chance against Alpha Pokemon. Speaking of which, this is the Alpha of this side, Starapia. And how difficult would you be to catch? Probably very difficult. No, that's not good. On the rope, but there are many weasels. We can't do it while the Alpha Pokemon in there. We might end up being to 3v1, and we don't want that. I don't know what else is down there. Probably nothing. I would love those weasels, though. The good wee. I guess we'll carry on. We're starting to run out of heavy balls, so... Never turn your back, dang it. I hate you. Look, another bee. You see nothing. I'm pretty sure they can hear you. They don't see you. They definitely hear you. As long as you're crouched, even if you're not in grass, you can still sneak up on them. Stop it. Where am I? There's my Pokeball. Where's the other one? I think you teleported away. I see another Burmy up there. I don't know if I care about Burmy. I guess not particularly, but... We gotta complete our Pokédex. Don't know what that was. Starly? We don't need Starly. I like how they actually move. They never done it before. They aren't just static idle animations, and I love that. They sometimes move around. Can't jump up. Come on now, you can jump. Ugh, just a little cliff. Why can't we jump? And they're gonna make a Pokemon game where you can jump. Munchlax. You don't know I exist. You just heard a noise. And I guess it was a slight spoil, but it's probably good to have a spoil about that anyway. Apparently, falling down from high places gives you fall damage. The game has implemented fall damage. Is this one of those iron chunks? No, no. I was hoping for something for my heavy balls. It is not. That's for my heavy balls. Will this kill me? Yeah, it probably hurt though. Nope, didn't hurt. What? Stop even bobbing. Ah. Did you just knock away my Pokeball? I think you did. Oh well, I wasn't really caring to try and capture them. I just saw 3 of them. So I started chucking Pokeballs. Surprised they're out here during the day. So Staravia is the alpha of the right. Who's the alpha of the left? You don't have enough space in your satchel for this item. Hmm. 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 It took me 3 shots to get that. Wish I could throw far enough to get him on the other side, but we can't. The alpha of this side is a float. Since they respawn, that also means I could just knock them out for the items they give. I think it just takes a little bit for them to respawn. That thing went on forever. Oh wait, now. Little floats. I need for you to stop trying to hit me with attacks. As you can see, I'm not bothering you, so you don't bother me, okay? It's a vicious one. So aggressive. Nah, he's leaving me alone. And so territorial. You just can't find friendly people these days outside of Bidoof. I think Bidoof is the only friendly one. Let me see, we need to... That's a flag. I think we need to go all the way back. It shouldn't take too long. Because I need to edit my bag. I guess I'll rest up too so I can go on ahead and restore everybody to full health. How do you edit your bag, this thing? So we don't need... I don't really use this mud. Use it to catch. We could try some berries. I don't really think we need them though. So that's essentially a citrus. You should probably hold on to that for drowsiness, because drowsiness is annoying. The rest of it is gone after the battle ends, so that's nice. You never use these berries. I'm gonna put all the berries away. I don't think I need this. I know I need all of that stuff. We don't really need this. We can heal whenever. That should be good. Okay, so that gives us a little more space. Especially you, Rita. That's so far. I would say I noticed the thing about the music on here. It reminds me of Minecraft just because it comes in and goes out. At least there's like consistent battle music. So there's that. I guess it's more akin to Zelda, but I never played Zelda games to compare it to that. I played one, I think it was Ocarina of Time, which one was on the N64 with the gold case. So I guess that was Ocarina. But I only played like the first hour of it. I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos how it actually scarred me forever. So I never played another Zelda game again. We're just gonna go pick up the wood that we left behind. I don't know what wood is for that. The buttons confuse me. Like I walked right past Carly and didn't even see me. All of you are irrelevant. I'll worry about the top later. See some Geodudes though here. Oh there! Mind helping a guy out? I'm after some cherry berries. No, the shiny red ones. They grow on some kind of tree found around here, but I don't have any Pokemon that can reach them for me. There where I come in. That's where you come in, friend. Throw one of your Pokeballs at a berry tree and your Pokemon will got the berries for you. Be sure the Pokeball you throw has a Pokemon in it, mind. It'd be a shame to waste an empty Pokeball. If you hand me 3 of the cherry berries you get, I'll tell you another handy tip. Oh, could you give me the 3 these cherry berries you have there? Thanks. Now then, here's the handy tip I was talking about. You can throw a berry near your wild Pokemon to grab their attention and keep them distracted. Why not give it a try on some of the crickets out around here? That was a waste of time. But thank you for the Pokeballs. You see nothing. What? Shut up. No. That's not at all what I wanted. Where are we supposed to be going anyway? All the way over there. You don't see me. Apparently did. No? Improvise, improvise, improvise. We finally make some more heavy balls, so that's nice. I kind of figured it'd be around here. What is that? Is that a Geodude? Of course it is. It is his wife. There's a weasel. If you die, that's your fault. We have to defeat some anyway. And we have to defeat it with a water move. Is this something we have to worry about? Doesn't look like it. I think it's part of a statue. Not sure what the statue is though. It almost like Larvitar, but I don't think it is. It might be Weasel. No, I have no idea what that is. It could just be random Pokemon that don't actually exist. I wonder what's way over here. And she wants us to go that way. Oh, look, it's a Stantler. Are you aggressive? Oh, you are aggressive. Down, boy. I forget how you evolve, Stantler. Oh, I don't care about you. What is that? No, no, stop it. Eh? I'm trying to go down here, trying to zoom. Even I still can't zoom enough to see what that is. I guess none of y'all have sturdy knives. Around the cliffs above Floatstorm. Wait, is that another item? It is. Probably with the other thing on that cliff. I want a 2v1. Come at me, bro. I was hoping Water Pulse would have some splash effect. Yep, you are King Weebly. See another Stantler. There's another Stantler. I love these cliffs. You don't stay turned around very long, do you? See that? Adventurous, lots of Geodudes. A whole lot of Geodudes. The other things were in death is in this. It doesn't really matter if you see me. Shiny. Why is it sparkling more than all the other stuff? Why is it so precariously close to the ledge? I'm gonna see why that stone is sparkling more than all the other stuff. I love how much exploration you can do in here without the game telling you no, you can't go here. Where do you want to get it? By the way, fun fact, yes, you can get hit by either moves. You're standing in the way. See? I don't know if it does damage. I haven't tried to actually intentionally get hit by everything. I just got hit side swipe. Now these are sparkling. Wait, hold on. I'm still here. Level 14, I need to use a waterfall sign. Why are you sparkling? Stardust. See, it helps more stuff. Do we need Zubabat? And then we don't need to capture it. She probably defeats it. Graveler. That's the output of this area. Probably don't want to touch that. But then again, I don't plan on ever capturing a Graveler. Let me see. We have berries, right? Yeah, I put all the berries away. We have potions at least. Alright, I'm gonna need you to go knock out that here Graveler. I usually don't touch alphas, but this is an exception. I don't like Graveler. So, you can die. Plus, it'd be great EXP. I don't know if we want to capture him. I don't want to. I don't know if it's like a reward for capturing it. Should I try? Or should I just take it out? I don't like Graveler though. He's like one of my least favorite Pokemon. So it doesn't really deserve to be captured. We'll try just to see what happens. See, when you knock down my Pokemon, that makes me not want to capture you. I guess keep trying. We'll try. I just want to see what happens when you capture an alpha. I think all it is, they just have higher level and stats and stuff, but... Bulldoze. Oh, that's not good. You knocked out 2 of my Pokemon. I already don't like you. think you have to inflict a status effect on these guys. Yeah. I'll come back to you later. Oh, there. How you doing there? Look here, Growler. You're not a threat to me. You better stop acting like you are. What is this precariously blocked off route? Oh. Bravia, you're a beast. I didn't actually expect us to be able to break that. What is this? Zubat, lots of Zubat, a chop, a bunch of material, side Since y'all seem fixated on dying today. Yeah, I figured you would try and hit me. Oh, see, you're fixated on me too, huh? I don't know if you get an achievement for catching these without being spotted, so let's see. Nope, but you do have to stun them. So once you use items on them, it's funny how I'm usually getting achievements without even knowing what the achievement I need is. That's gonna hurt. It's getting his distance. It's good for me, not so much for you. Okay. So I'm definitely somewhere that I don't need to be, obviously. But I'm okay with that. I'm curious what the light at the end of the tunnel will be. I don't think this is like Mount Coronet stuff. I don't think it is. Where are we? This place is huge. We're definitely far from where we're supposed to be, which is fine by me. Where is the mountain with the storm on it? There it is. So no, we aren't on like the Arceus mountain. Here. How do you see? No, no. Some more Burmese. I don't know if I want to take that one. I guess not right now. Maybe later. I'm kind of just exploring. I don't know how much exploring I should be doing with my Pokemon training here. I feel like this is an entirely different region. Let me see. Yeah, we're in an entirely different section. I was trying to use that, but that'll help. I didn't realize I was on the spoiled nut. Wait, you can't come. That's Star Avia over there. Or is that a Star Raptor? That's a Star Raptor. Is that an Alpha Star Raptor? Looks like it's glowing. I can't tell if that's the glow from its eyes or just red head. Let me see. I think that's an Alpha Star Raptor. Yeah, definitely an Alpha Star Raptor. Not sure how you would. Probably from having Bravery. Probably the only way you can engage it. I feel like it should be able to spot you from here, though. I guess not. But before I go back to camp, I just want to see what that area is over there. What is this? Dazzling? You don't have space. Why don't I have space? What? Why do I have mud? What is it? A lot of stuff I can't pick up. Even after I discarded just about everything in my inventory still got full. Let's buff up your HP. You know, space. What is the Nana Berry? Stop giving me new items! We can make a lot of heavy balls. Let me make the max. No, that won't help us, then we'll just have... Can I make revives yet? I can. That would be nice. Then I won't have to go all the way back. So I'm getting items that I need. What is this, mud? That's a honey cake. So we need space. Dang it. Let me see. I guess discard this honey. I don't really need the honey. Before I do that, let's make revives. We only need, like, what, 4? I think he painted 4 our Pokemon, or 3. I think we need 3. If I don't know I can make revives, I would have been done that. Alrighty. Now everyone's looking nice and healthy. We got our team back. Now to go all the way back to the beginning. Side up. You see me? How do you see me? Stop looking at me with them big old eyes. Why are you looking at me though? You're adorable though. Well, I guess you're like the dude. Yay. Where is my Pokédex? There we are. Let me see. Pikachu. Times you've seen it use rest, times you've given it food. So we gotta give Munchlax food. Noted. Kricketot. We need to give that one food too, apparently. Defeated. We haven't defeated any yet. We've just caught them. Zubat. Times you've seen it use Gust. Sometimes defeated with a rock type move. We still don't have a rock type. Knack for navigating in the dark. Don't know anything about that. Number of times seen it evolve, so we have to evolve a bunch of Geodude. We only have to evolve Stantler once. And don't like you. With Chop Chop. Times you need Rock Smash, defeated with Flying Move. Number of times defeated. Heavy Specimens caught. Looks like all the ones we caught were heavy. Nope. All but one we caught were heavy. We stun using an item. We need to stun it 3 more times. Baneri here. We need to give that one food. And Psyduck, we need to give it food. And we need to defeat it with electric type moves. Try to see the special move or special request that it has us do. There was an entrance to a village or something over here. I don't remember where it was. Didn't it say we need to give Baneri food? I think it did. Why are you all in the water? Stop running. I guess I'm gonna need a lot of berries. How are you constantly escaping? Let me see. Now it doesn't want the berry. I'm wasting my berries. Now we got more berries back. Bunch of silk. I think this is the entrance. Yeah. Now what is this? Noble Pokemon? You can't fight the noble. Hope we don't trigger him. Yeah, we don't trigger him. That's good. Now we know where the noble Pokemon is. I was worried we were going to trigger him. Then I was like, how are we going to deal with that? Because we don't have any special dust. Pixie dust. Fairy dust. We'll say fairy dust because fairies are actually a thing in the Pokemon world. Lots of Bolnieries. I don't even care about Bolnieri. I don't know where this path is taking us. Looks like it's taking us back to the beginning. Combi. We don't have enough space. I'm assuming we can distract Combi with items. I don't know if he wants berries. Let's see if he wants the berries. It doesn't look like they want berries. Also, that's a female Combi. No, they see me. So. How you see me, but you see me. So you have to distract them with the honey stuff. Yeah, they don't care anything about that. You see about honey. Here, have some honey. He's not at all caring about the honey. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Doesn't do anything. Interesting. Apparently you have to do something with Combi. I guess you have to stun them or distract them or something. Oh wait. Well, let's go catch her a Scyther. I really like Scyther. Oh, what? I didn't throw out my Bonita. Bonita, you fool. What have you done? Get back here. Wasn't at all what I was trying to do. You see nothing? When did I switch to my Pokemon? You got quite the vision on you. Oh dear. Okay. Bad boy. need to use heavy balls now. Yeah, I keep seeing it. They're so fast, I can't really run from them. They de-aggroed, I think. Yeah, they de-aggroed. Let me see while I keep doing things. Never defeated with rock move. Times you've seen it use air slash. Times you've seen it times different forms. So we don't need to capture it without being spotted. So we don't have to make it harder than we need to. Citrus berry. Wait, can we even hold a citrus? I thought our bag was full. Guess not. We used all of something, so now we can hold citrus berries. Where have the combi have come back? They have not. Well, since I'm over here, I might as well finish exploring the area. He ran away. That's the first. Oh, there's a combi. No, that was his face. I think we're finally out of spoiled berries. I guess we need to defeat some. Is it defeated with rock type moves though? Which we do not have. Oh wait, we do. I completely forgot about rollout. Don't I need to also do that with Zubat? Defeated with a rock type move? Yeah, I need to defeat with a rock type move. Okie dokie. I am the Pokédex completionist. You're blind, so you shouldn't be able to see me. Even if I'm standing right in front of your face. I guess that also means that I should be able to hear me. Like, no matter where I go. Let's try style roll out. Combi. That was gonna be a Burmy. Oh goodness. Didn't even see you there. See, you won't leave me alone now. The last time I let one of you live, you knocked out all my Pokemon. I should knock y'all out. No rocks don't work on them, so heavy ball doesn't work on them either. Couldn't catch it off guard. Nah, that's not good. Well, frick you, bat. Paralyzed it. You might be able to catch this one. Let's see if we can. As we paralyze it, that's the only reason I'm gonna try. Otherwise, I was gonna knock it out. Hey, we caught an alpha. I guess we can get rid of this. Here, have citrus. You wasted my citrus. Give me my citrus back. I mean I can't have it back. No, let me not go anywhere. Okay. Now I can go somewhere. So I think we're back at the beginning. How come Golbat appeared now? Then we can use some on Weasel, right? Yeah. Speed. And attack. That's what I've kind of picked up. What is this? Casino will grant a single player a moderate amount of EXP. We use it on him just because he fainted. We should use it on Luxia though, since he was the one that started it. No, wait. Claw was the one that died first. Also, apparently that revived him, leveling him up. Alright. And he learned a new move. You know, Tic Tac, Ember, Rollout, Flame Wheel, and Swift. So right now you know all of these. You forgot Swift and learned, I guess that was Rollout. I kind of forgot that he wasn't even using, no, he just learned Swift. That's what it is. So we could use Swift. I don't really know if it helps with anything. You could help with multi-targets. I guess it can be used over Ember. Are you happy with this moveset? Yes. Have you learned any new moves? You learned Thunder Wave? And you didn't tell me? Do you realize how useful that would be? Forget Thundershock. Now we can have an easier time catching alphas. I heard a Bunny. Here, have a berry. Here, have another berry. Yeah, this is the cave I was in. I don't know where Goldback came from. I guess he's a nighttime alpha. Now that we have Thunderwave, we can actually go capture Rapid Dash. Could even capture Floatzel, I'm sure. I wonder how come these are lower levels than the ones in the early one. Have Peony. Here, have a berry. Here, have another berry. You went through that. Have a strong style. Perfection. That's for little happy. I can't hold it right now. We can use this on you. Can't stun it. We don't have anything else to stun it with. I'm a chop. I thought you were aggressive. I guess some of you are aggressive and others aren't. Now let's turn you back. Oh, now he's aggressive. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry! Oh! Why are you so mean? Here, have a berry. Oh, he's not happy about that. Ball of mud. Hey, good. Keep it up. Alright, you don't recover HP when you're in battle. You should probably... Okay. That's not gonna work. Bounce right up. Fine, since you're so fixated on battle. Stravia? You know what to do. I need this mud. I mean, certain species Pokemon evolve. I'm guessing it's used for, what's his face? What can we evolve you? I'm guessing he's gonna be Umbreon, right? Also, we can cancel this, right? Not cancel it. It's Sylveon. Why does it Sylveon? Evolve you in the middle of a dark place I guess because you like me now? That's weird. I don't think you like me. Also, your nature isn't really fit for Sylveon. Minus attack plus special defense? Maybe it is. What do I know? Apparently you have a lot of special defense. You know that. Oh, we have a Sylveon, so that's the thing. Now, I just need to figure out how to pick that up. That there item. I guess we can throw out this. Don't need it. I can pick up this here mud. And we can use that there mud on this here chop. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's up? Look here. We aren't going to talk about it. That was fast. That's some quick gathering. Are you the only one that gathers like that? Nope, they all gather like that. I forgot I said I was going to knock out that Graveler. So let me go do that right quick. Right. It's your fault for challenging. I came all the way over here for the shiny minerals, and I ended up exploring a whole nother region. Feedback turn. Fantastic. Now we can two-shot it. That's payback for knocking us out the last time. Yeah, you don't deserve to be caught. And we got a beautiful seed. You see nasty. You see nasty. Cool. I have enough space. Ugh, I don't need mud right now anyway. I was hoping that would allow us to go first, but it did not. Good job, boy. You probably would have died otherwise. More balls of mud and grit dust. We could use that grit dust. A wild Pokemon will be calm if it eats one of these. Interesting. So let's throw out these Razzle for the grit dust. Grit dust is always important. Always important. I still don't know what these effort values are. I guess you're good, so we'll give it to someone else. We'll hold the ball of mud for now. We can just toss it. You don't need it. And there's one more shiny pillar over here. There it is. Stardust, cobblestone, and that's it. Is there any other reason to be over here? I see some beauty flies. Grit dust. You see not Motham? Motham comes from Burma, that's right. So I guess I could try with this thing. I don't know if they care about berries. Hey, eat this berry. I mean you don't care. I said eat the berry, dang it. I don't have space, so I didn't throw it. Now we have space. Okay, well. This isn't good. Then we have a... No, just 1v2. Alright, take him out. I wonder if we should try and capture one of these without being spotted, which I don't think will happen. Look here. So defeating it with rock types is a thing, so... We got more of these combies. I see they care about honey. They do indeed. You can pick the honey back up. So you can't pick up berries, but you can reuse honey. Heracross? I actually don't hate Heracross, but you would probably be some good EXP. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you're tough. That's fine. We'll be fine. We will not be fine. Easier slash if you'd be so kind. What do you mean they didn't do anything? Mistakes were made. Should we try and capture it? Maybe. Because I don't hate Heracross, so look at that. Dude, we gotta be careful though, because it probably has guts as an ability. I wonder if Pokeballs is the max rarity, or Heavy Ball rather. Double edge. He's gonna kill himself, isn't he? We need for you to stop doing that. No, he killed himself. Darn you, Heracross! Okay, well. Discard this. Craft me 2 revives. Not done yet. We use some potions. Sorry, I couldn't get the EXP. You mean that I'm enough space? What is this one for? For 3 to 5. You already have it? I guess so. We'll use it on Bui. So you can use it on his speed. I'll take this and give that to Staravia, who died unfairly. Great. Now we're going to come back for Heracross later. I don't see anything out there. We got a Thunderstone. We don't have enough space. Space for what? Where did they try to throw it? I don't see anything. I don't know what it tried to throw at us. I don't see anything on the ground. There it is, citrus berry. I don't care about that. You don't have enough space. What is it this time? Still don't see anything. Nanite berry. Don't care about that either. I'm guessing you're more nanite. Nope, you're after corn. And pick up honey. Do you care about berries? A little bit. Here, have a berry. What do you mean you don't care? Something I can't hold. Left. We have plenty of leopards. I guess we should try to capture one of these first before we... I guess he doesn't care about the berry too much. Come out and capture it. What is that? It's gold apple. I missed. And it's fine as a one-shot regardless of how looks good. I thought I was using... Thought I was using my Quilava. No more space in our satchel for what? Honey? Let's care about honey. Nana. Alright, well we finally fully explored everywhere that we weren't supposed to go. So now we're ready to go on to the actual main mission. I'm guessing more nanas. Yep. Here, have a berry. I said have a berry. You just wasted my beautiful berries. You know that? He was unaware, even though he was attacking me. Got some grit dust. Always lovely. Probably use that. It's compatible. Use it on your attack and your speed. Good. I kind of want to go capture a timid Eevee just so I can get a Jolty on. Also, from a distance, I saw some rock formations. Yeah, this. What is that? Apparently it's nothing. Desktops. Who do you think you are? I guess we should capture a Desktops while we're over here. What do you mean? I'm so far away though. Ouch. Can't dodge roll in the water. Good to know. No, that's not good. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be able to attack. Kill me. I was trying to be nice, since y'all don't want to do anything about that. How about you not poison on purpose? And try to be nice and they just don't care. Is he still poisoned? Doesn't look like it. I'll capture Desktops later. I have plenty of Pokeballs. So Judo, and a Zubat. And another Judo. I guess that would be dead. You, what do you want? At this rate, it's going to end up being like a 3-hour video. And I don't even feel like condensing any of it down just because I love everything about it. So. Here, go check out a Judy. Here, have a berry. What? What do you mean? You don't like berries. Everybody likes berries. How dare you, sir? Hmm? Much better. The Stantler went to sleep. Awkward timing for you. Great time for me. What do you mean, no? I don't need to capture them without being seen. I don't know what their criteria are. Let's see. Rock. You know, space. Space for what? Chestoberry. Don't care about that. Stantler, let me observe you. Defeated, caught, evolve. Seen you use agile style. We don't have to capture it without being seen. On the other hand, you need to defeat some. Hey Weasel, have some fun. I didn't want to take out the majestic Pokemon of Hisui. But our Pokedex says so. I got this here Geodude all up in the way. Oops. I was in crossfire. And lots of tumble. You see now. I said you see nothing. Can't evolve. Well, say no more. We got our Voltzel. We got it before we got it in Brilliant Diamond. A game that I've never heard of. You can earn double hit. So let's get rid of Swift, I suppose. Because unlike Lava, you're physical type. See, Stanton's running around like a maniac. No, he's done. Fine by me. Too many of y'all. Surely there's a rest station over here somewhere, right? Oh, so even your professor decided to join us? Did he? Where have you been the whole long while I've been exploring the world? Whew! Thank goodness. I got here in time. As a as a Pokemon researcher, I could hardly miss out on a chance to observe an alpha. Now, could I? I suppose this is your business. Fine, as long as you stay out of the way. This is Detract Heights. This is where I've long come to pay tribute to a special Pokemon. A Pokemon descended from one of those ancient, blessed by Almighty Sinnoh. Deleleu? Cricket? I should have known from the Deleleu, which I kind of assumed. I was like, what's the name of that thing again? That's not it. That's only a troublemaker here to serve the peace with his racket. How dare you? Racket? Cricketune is everybody's favorite. Only for his battle cry, literally nothing else. And that's what you're here for, Renault, to drive the interloper from this place. I'll ensure your Pokemon are ready for the battle. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad I didn't have to go all the way back to the camp. Upon my word, what a large specimen. Little wonder alpha Pokemon are feared across the land if they're all as oversized as this one. Exactly. They're not only big, though. They are strong and may know some moves that others of their kind do not. They're not to be trifled with, let me tell you. Nevertheless, I believe you are stronger still than this alpha. So go show it that beyond any mistaking. Be careful, Renault. Size is a potent weapon in and of itself. No doubt this alpha is as powerful and hardly foe. If you must face it, make sure your Pokemon have some strong move at their disposal. Pokemon whose eyes glows red are called alpha Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon are larger than others and may know moves that are rare in their species. They appear to be difficult to catch. Yeah, a bit late telling me that. Does it already know I'm here? Doesn't appear to be. Cool. We're gonna try and do a thing. Oh, well. I guess it is just a... I don't have to do anything. Okay, well. I was trying to capture off guard and see if I need to do anything special for my Pokedex. Gone Lux. Oh. You're level 12. I like how you walk. I don't like how he charges. I guess we'll try and capture Cricketune. And he knows False Swipe, that'll be useful. If I ever feel like using him. Which I probably won't. No, you're a tough one. Alright, Pokeball. He's a level 12, he's paralyzed, it should be easy. And he's a bug player. Hardly a threat. I didn't get to see the Pokédex. You really are an impressive one, aren't you? Seeing someone best in Alpha like that, it truly reminds me of the legendary hero of old. We'd best make sure your Pokemon are taken care of after facing off against such a foe. If you want to say that. Hey look, it's the deer. I guess that's the one you like. What in the world? Yep, there he is. It's the Great Weird Deer. So that's his name. And he just walks right up to us. He looks upon you with kindness, Renault. So when do I get him to ride around? I say the Great Weird Deer has taken a liking to you. That is fortunate. He is an esteemed Pokemon that can dash across the expanses of Hisui while bearing a human on his back. A human he deems worthy, at least. He is a blessing to us all. Remarkable. Truly outstanding stuff. A Pokemon letting someone ride on it? Why, it's just like the ride Pokemon of Alola. How do you know that? Professor Lamington, Renault, said Sakari. Captain Silene sent me. She said that once Renault carried out this request, we'd be able to set up a base camp. Ah, about that. I know was a joint decision by Adaman and the commander, but still, it is truly fine for us to set up more base camps like this. The Hisui region is a land created by Almighty Sinnoh for the sake of its Pokemon. As long as your goal is to coexist and thrive together with the Pokemon, then I imagine you should also be allowed to use its land. The Great Weirder has taken a liking to Renog as well. This is a good sign. You have my thanks for what you did today. Our clan leader will hear of how you aided us. I'll come to show my appreciation with a proper reward as soon as I can. And the mission wouldn't have taken so long if I hadn't explored the region for 2 hours. If we want to coexist and thrive with Pokemon, we'll need to stop fearing them and start getting to know them better. That starts with compiling the Pokédex. Anyway, we should be able to have that base camp set up once the construction corps arrives. Great, so I can empty out my items that's been filled my inventory like crazy. Here we have it, our new base camp upon Diedrich Heights. I'll call it the Height Camps. From now on, when you set out from the village, you can ask to be escorted to this base camp to start your excursions directly from here. Having another base camp to start from will be a great help on our surveys. Nice work today, everyone. What say we all head back to the Wallflower? That's y'all's celebration thing, huh? Ooh, that's a lot of Pokemon. And that wasn't even all the ones. I just kind of got to know about catching them. I got more than the first time. That reminds me, I almost forgot. This is my progress from the first time, the first world. So I caught 76, 30 more Pokemon report achieved, different species caught 9, Pokemon caught for the first time 9, Pokemon caught using the backstrike 27, almost half. And this is my ranking and whatnots. So you see, not too different from what I've got now. A little better. I got more backstrikes this time. I didn't learn about the backstrikes until a little bit in. I'd say probably the 20th when I started to learn that it did something special. Like I figured, like I saw it on like the first maybe 5 that was doing something different, but I didn't know it was like important. I just kind of assumed it was random. I didn't know I was hitting them from behind until I started to actually pay attention. It's weird how he doesn't update our Pokédex until the mission's complete. Do we know both forms? No, we only know. No, we do know both forms. Cool. Psyduck. I thought we caught Psyduck. Yeah, we did. We don't have enough details about it. Golducks are always cool. So we are able to rank up again. I don't know how high of a rank we can actually be. We probably could be a rank 3. I feel like we could have been a rank 2 for the last mission. But I didn't actually try to talk to her twice to see. Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, please. And make it for the 3 today as well. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Is it Moki or Mochi? Have you all heard the grave news? The frenzied cleaver from the rumors. It ended up mauling some of the Galaxy folks who went out to investigate it this morning. The medical corps has had a hard time getting all the injured back on their feet. Ah, this is clever. This is the cleaver that was reportedly struck by powerful lightning, yes. I dare hear he's been behaving most erratically since then. So that's what the lightning hit. It hit the noble Pokemon. Still, if further investigation is in order, the Survey Corps will, of course, step up to the task. A certain amount of danger is inevitable when researching unfamiliar Pokemon, but I'm sure Renault here can handle things just fine. Are you certain? I've heard Cleaver is so mighty, even alpha Pokemon don't compare to him. Now, you forget that the strengths of Pokemon are key items of information that we of the Survey Corps have our duty bound to research. And since this perilous work of ours calls for a clear head and fighting fit, I do believe a good night's sleep is in order after this fine meal. I see they're just kind of leaving everything to the newbie here. Now they just fill out this guy like, yeah, he can take care of it. You got this. You got it. Go ahead, take care of this for us. I want you to do all the work. Good morning, Renault. You should hurry to the commander's office before he decides to use you for sumo practice. Well, he did once already. Think we should use the mask? I don't remember where we got the mask from. I think it was a mystery gift. Fancy Bottoms Growlithe? Growlithe? Oh, Hisui Growlithe. So, why have I not been using Growlithe? I should be using Growlithe. What's wrong with me? I didn't know I had a Growlithe outfit. I thought that was... Is it the Fox Max? That's not Growlithe, but apparently it's Growlithe style. That's so awesome. Why have I not been using this? Also, I haven't saved in forever. It'd be just tragic stuff if something happened. Let's save, yeah. I didn't show my playtime. There it is. 12 hours? Is that what that says? 12 hours? I've been playing for 12 hours? And I've been playing for 2 hours now. I guess the first time I played for 2 hours. I think it's because I didn't turn off the game. You know, the Switch just goes on sleep. So it's counting that time. Let's empty out our inventory here. I guess I could just push the X or whatever. Yeah. What is this for? There's a crafting bench. Let me see what I actually need to keep on me. And then these are crafting benches. Well, I have a crafting bench on me. So. What do I need to actually keep on me? I need to keep the Visital, the Medical Leaks, Herbal Medicine and Restore 60. I know they don't like that stuff, so we don't need to keep the Bugworts. So I need to keep for potions, Heavy Balls, of course, Pokeballs, of course. We don't have enough for that. I guess we don't need the Pep-Up plants. What is this? Now the sharply boosted defensive stats of Pokemon during battle. We don't really need Ox stuff. Yeah, we can put most of the stuff back in the bag, or in our storage. So we don't need Bugworts. I don't need the Pep-Up. So I need to keep you. I need to keep you. You give me souls, so we need to sell that stuff. We can store you. Mysterious Gabu Stone drawn on the proportion required to forge a Feather Ball. So heavy balls are used for catching them surprisingly. What's a Feather Ball? Is it something that's better for like at the start of battle? I don't know. I requirements to use it. That's Heavy Ball. Numerous Pokeball varieties. Class those the ball shut. We don't need that, right? I guess it's for something. It's more for a more advanced Pokeball. And we'll keep the berries and we'll keep everything else. So this is good. Wish we can sort. No, wait, we can't. There we go. And we're not storage. I didn't know there's a sort button. That's so useful. Alright. So now I need to go to find the commander and I need to go by the shop to sell the Stardust. I want to make sure my inventory is nice and empty. Or close to empty. I've been dealing with full inventory issues. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. I suppose. Look, who's being punctual? Finally realize you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to the sham. Who are you people? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as a ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Oh, you could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me? Are you really suggesting that you make better use of the time that we make of vast Hisui space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, oh almighty leader of the Pearl Clan. My word, you get lost in the pointless vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift of the Pearl Clan in our world's very basis? You wish. I wish I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. Komodo's. I believe it was you who started this. So, Pearl and Diamond, they seem to be arguing. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. The man who was going on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be less peaceful. But the the commander, is waiting. We should save the conversation for after you report to him. It'd be cool if they actually commented on the fact that I'm not wearing a fox mask. Dynamics. Do you have any clothing that I can buy that I like? Not particularly, no. Oh, these are cool. I feel like these would be better than the fox mask. Headbands. So these are headbands. All the headbands do work. It works better than the fox mask. I kind of like the hat. What are these? These are kimonos. Cyndaquil kimono. Huh, that's cool. So what are we wearing? We are wearing that. I'm wearing a Growlithe. I like the Cyndaquil. We'll stick with Growlithe for now. At least until we find Hisui Growlithe. We don't really need to change our trousers. I like our trousers. These are entire sets. We don't really want that. Sandals. What are we wearing for shoes anyway? There's some basic sandals. Let me see what kind of sandals we got. And these are basic sandals actually. Glasses, which take off our hat. We don't want that. And that's everything. Okay. I want the sell, but I see you can't sell, so. Who can here can do a thing? You're the shopkeeper for hairstyles. But I want you. What about you? So he buys things. But you should be able to take this. Yes. Fantastic. Alright. I don't see any icons or anything, so there's no side quests. So you still have that Wurmple. I feel like that's going to evolve into a Dustox. He wants it to be a Beautifly. I go surveying. Getting along great out there, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to Beatrice? Oh dear. I was right. Finally become Silcoon. That's a Cascoon, actually. She's a loner and the blossom into the Beautifly. You can do it, Beatrice. Yeah. I kinda had a 99.99% suspicion rate that I was gonna become a Cascoon since he was so fixated on the Beautifly. He doesn't even know. Of course, who didn't see that coming? Should I talk to her first, or should I talk to Commander Komodo? You want progress report? I'll judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Yay. I guess I do just talk to her if I want to star up every time. With this, you have officially attained the rank of second star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now make feather balls. Great! Have these as well. These are further recipes you'll need for crafting. One apricot and one sky. Super potions. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. So can I rank up again? Yep. You have made progress. It seems to have earned yourself a star. I probably could have went up to like 3 from the first episode. Well, the episode y'all didn't get to see. My first play. With this, you have officially attained the rank of 3rd star in the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Great Balls. The rewards you earn for your server reports will be joined as 2. Have this as well. It is the further recipe. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. You've obtained the Great Balls. So that's what the Iron Chunks are for. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokédex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Can I go even higher than that? Nope. So that's as high as we can go. So we probably could have went to 2-star from our first time. So now we can go to 3 and soon we'll be able to go to 4. What is this? What is this? There's some requests posted on the blackboard. Will you check one? Father's and Bidu playing with Drifloon. Zubat's eyes. What is that? It seems the band of Bowser Bidu keeps sneaking into the village and causing trouble. Talk to Sumugi from Security Corps and see if you can help set things in order. Never, which words will you take? I can take all of them, right? So people having spotted a Drifloon playing with one of the village children. Miki from the Security Corps can tell you more. Speak with her and get to the bottom of this. And the final one, Zubat's eyes. Clarissa from the Security Corps has a request for us. Something to do with Zubat, I believe. Talk to the good lady and investigate as necessary, if you please. Okay, another request. What do you want? You know, I expect great things of you. Carried on the good fight out there. So nothing. What is this? It's hard to guess what it's supposed to do, but it certainly does look impressive. Yeah, it is hard to guess. Let's see. Steam operation. It might be just a steamer, like the boiler room stuff. Maybe. Old-fashioned boiler stuff. Can you go anywhere? I never did explore this building. What's below in the basement? Who are you? Are you short on items, craft or yourself? If you want to craft new items, collect recipes. Crafting Satchel is a must if you want to gather lots of materials for crafting. You should speak to Bacon. He'll teach you how to pack even more items to the satchel. Who's Bacon? You Bacon? Nope. So someone can help me expand my satchel, which would be fantastic. Where are they? I forgot I can just snap the camera. You're part of person now, right? You should craft your own potions. Who are you? Pessily. If you've been attacked by Pokemon, you can always go back to camp to rest. This is a nurse of some sort. Yep. Infirmary. Is this the commander's office or? Yeah. No. I forget what her rank is. Because commander is the Commodore, right? There's another floor above. Maybe we ought to build some spare lodgings in case anyone else falls out of the sky. Toshi, get Pokemon to help with our manual work? No way, that's crazy talk. No. Who are you? Radisa. Oh, splendid, you came along at a good time. I'm looking for a pickling stone, you see. Would you mind lending me a hand? It needs to be the right size to fit atop one of my pickle pots and heavy enough to put a nice firm pressure on the pickles while they're fermenting. But I suppose it'd be hard for me to lift such a heavy thing from the pot. The best thing would be for the stone to lift itself up, actually. Oh, that's rather a good idea. There's a Pokemon called Juju that lives in Deep Heights. He'd be perfect for the job. Could you catch one and bring it back for me? I'll head home and wait for you there. Well, I already have one. I guess that's it. Find you now. Why'd you do that? Why didn't you just take the Geodude now? Also, apparently this is only the second floor. I see those two here. Anything else here? Nope. Okay. That's all that's on the third floor. What do you intend to do about the Cleaver, Commander Komodo? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adamant. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Cleaver is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan is concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even the folk of Galaxy Team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that, though it may be. You might as well have said it, you fool. Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Cleaver into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is the first as far as my clan knows, too. Let's see if you've arrived. This is for Nogue, the newest member of our survey corps. Aha! I hear from Mai you've earned Weirder's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm Adamant, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful, just call me Adamant. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could it be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresight are my watchwords, which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through the rift? I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Cleaver before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Cleaver? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisui's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give the kid a chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you Galaxy folks really are, with all the weird ways putting Pokemon in these strange balls and what you have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisui's bad for Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. I'll also show you what we can do. This is your mission now, Renaud. In order to study Cleaver, you help us find the truth in the situation. Okay? Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Well, let's settle. And there's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Cleaver, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition team has come to the Hisui's region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Join me downstairs, Renault. We'll cover the details of this new mission. I'm going back and forth a lot. Punctual. Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Lavington. Oh, that's like Professor Lavington. The briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. So, Roanoke, I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Cleaver's frenzy state. But, as you're aware by now, Cleaver is a mighty thing. Nigh invincible even. The security corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Cleaver when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even the aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well. Let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clan revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude in these Pokemon in locations they call noble seats. So perhaps a good starting point of our research could be to find out what sorts of offering they normally leave for this Cleaver. Renault, we need to speak with you. Listen, the rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So, if you fell through the space-time rift, that might mean you traveled through time by Almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it. That must have been just swimming in its divine might. You must have been. Well, I've got a favor to ask you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Cleaver. Quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adamant. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Cleaver situation. Oh, you must be the Galaxy Team Scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Professor. Well, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Cleaver. You heard this title, Lord of the Woods? I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us off of the mountains has flown into some type of frenzy as Cleaver. Now there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share Hisui, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many capable of standing up to such a powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Cleaver at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know. He'll tell you all about the beloved Cleaver, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once he finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adam and Maya weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Cleaver, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. You should stop by the pastures too. You'll want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Okie dokie 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 dokie. That was a lot to take in. Oh my goodness. Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across? Satchel always seem full? Here's begging. Also, I love how my mouth is agape for some reason. Can't imagine why. If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. So, you were just standing there and I could have talked to you at any time, huh? Can I leave without talking to you? Probably. But I'll go ahead and see what you got to say. You can carry around even more in your satchel of yours if you learn the trick of packing things in it. I can teach you if you like. What do you say? Of course. I like your initiative. My teaching fee is a neat 100. Yeah, sounds like a steal. Perfect. Then lend me your ear for a moment. You may space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. You are useless. And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in the packing things? Right. Tightly or whatever. If you want to be able to carry more things, there's more I could teach you. What do you say? Yes. I like your initiative. My teaching fee is 200. Okay. I feel like you're a scam artist. Perfect. Lend me your ear for a moment. You may space to keep one more kind of item in your satchel. Are you a scam artist? And that's all there is to it. You see how much more you can fit in by packing things rightly? And if you be able to carry more things, there's more I can teach you. What do you say? Is it 300? Oh my goodness, you're a scam. And that's all there is to it. You see how rightly? You want to be a more I can teach you. 400. He's a scam artist. But I don't have a choice. That's all there is to it. More I can teach you. What do you say? 500. Oh my goodness. I've fallen for a scam. Well, it's not really a scam if I'm actually getting something from it. Uh, he's doubled now. What do you say? How much is it now? 1,500. Oh my goodness. It's fine. I don't need money. I haven't really been using it for anything anyway. How much now? 2,000? Sure, take my money. How long does this go on? Sure. What do you got? 2,500? Sure, why not? Take my money. It's not infinite. I know it can't be infinite. 3,000. I don't even know how many times I've done this. Sure. 4,000. Oh my goodness. We're running out of money now. How much is it now? 5,000. I can't afford anymore. Yes, I know, but you're actually taking all of my money. So we have a lot of space now. That's good. So we can actually take more stuff out of our crafting item storage. Okay. So this is someone that wants a request, right? You there, you seem like someone who's enjoyed a bit of crafting. Do you think you could help me out with something? I'd be very grateful if you try to craft something using the special recipe I came up with. So without further ado, here's the recipe. Using the Pokeshi dolls. Pokeshi dolls. 3 logs. So that's something to escape from battle, right? Just wait for one of named the Pokeshi dolls. I invented them. You see special items that we could make in the village? I would love to have you craft one and show it to me. I'm looking forward to seeing what you come up with. So I need the logs that I put in storage for that. Here we go. So we can take stuff out now. I don't remember putting those in there. I don't remember putting our heavy balls in here. When did I put I guess the heavy balls that I got from my mystery gift were put in there. So we can take our foreign berries now. Right. We can also take lepas and cherries. We can pretty much take everything now. We'll leave those in there though. We'll take the honey. I guess we can use this mud. No reason to hold it. We can take this as well. So let me see. We got plenty of space. Yeah. A little bit of everything. We gotta start using these berries though. I don't really need to keep those. So. I guess I didn't have to come and take all the items out. I could have left them in there. Because the crafting bench we carry with us is the one that actually requires us to have the items on us. But if we use the crafting bench anywhere else, then we can use items from our storage. So we need one more wood, which we didn't get. So. And here's some light balls, spitter balls. Fast and true, ideal for catching Nemo Pokemon or Pokemon that fly high in the air. Okay, so fantastic. Let's craft some of those. Here's the Great Ball. Let's craft about 20 of those beauties. I don't really need any of these ox things. We could make them just for the sake of having them. I guess. No, they don't stack. No, I don't want to just have them in there. We'll make them if we feel like we need them. Now we got some more Pokeballs. Let's organize again. And let's do a quick savey. That was right. The menu is still confusing to me. I'm connected. Okay. I wasn't sure. I haven't seen any satchels, so I guess people aren't dying as much. I haven't died yet, so. How do you check that? Lost and found. Richie's lost satchel. And he's offering some great balls. I know that's what's in it. He lost it in Obsidian Fields. So that's the starting world here. Can't imagine where he would have lost it though. I haven't found any satchels yet. When I first started, a couple days ago, when I did that, my initial episode, someone, I think there were like 3 lost and founds, but I wasn't able to do them because I didn't want to play anymore until I was able to record. Alright, if Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'm fling an Oranberry and run with while distracted. If you just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, survey course boy. I was just headed out to the fieldlands to go gather Tumblestone, but I haven't gotten as many Oranberries as I like. Are you for Oranberries? Neighbor story, yeah, I know about that. Very interested in them. You see where I was going to put this? Throwing Oranberries is a great way to strike and avoid Pokemon. They're scrapple. With that in mind, could you travel to gather 5 Oranberries for me? I have more than enough. Take them all. You know, 5 Oranberries. I'm gratefully accept. Gosh, I can't believe you went to the trouble of finding these just for me. I'm sure you meant to say happy to help, right? Sure you did. You generous soul. Let's just stick with these away in my satchel. I won't let your kindness go to waste. Wish me luck with those Tumblestones. Alright, a few more little side quests to take care of. The guy up here that wanted the Buizel that was larger than his. Let me see if I caught another large Buizel. I think I have. So we should be good. I'm not giving him mine. He's absolutely not getting my Buizel. Why are you just sitting here like you're crying? Miki. So you accepted my request to look into that Drifloon? I can't tell you what a big help it is. How come you don't have an indicator telling me who you are? Let me fill you in. We've heard reports that Drifloon was playing with one of the village children over on Prelude Beach in the evenings. This seemed like an odd behavior for Pokemon, so all of us in the security code's word is true. Intentions were to harm the child in some way. Thankfully, all the village children were safe and accounted for when we went to check on them. But there was one curious thing. None of them seemed to know anything about a Drifloon. But, well, so many people from the village say have reported seeing the Pokemon, we can't simply pretend there isn't an issue here. Since this calls for some investigation, I thought the survey course would be our best bet. We need to find out the truth behind the Drifloon and the child has been playing with. So we need to go to the beach. And here's the guy that wanted the Buizel. Let me see. Yes, I have a couple pieces that are bigger. We have almost all the Buizels we have are bigger. Let me see. What's your nature? Naive. What's your nature? Quirky. What's your nature? Relax. So you're 62.5 pounds. I should probably be looking at that. You are 72.7 pounds. You're pretty big. And you are 62 pounds. So you're the biggest one. I was going to give him the naive one anyway, but nice to know is actually the biggest. Good gravy. I never expected you to bring one so quirky. I'm afraid if you're looking for one bigger, though, one that's at least around 2'8" would be great. 2'8". You saying that isn't big enough? Height 2'6", 2'1", 2'8". So he's the biggest one. Well, tallest. Thank you. Look at them side by side. It's almost like the big one is the little one's elder sibling. Look how the tip of the little one's snap points up when he looks down at us. What a precious little thing. And the big one's floating sack. There is something reassuring about how large it is. Don't you think? Funny how Pokemon of the same species can seem so different depending which one's bigger. Keeping an eye on Pokemon sizes when you're catching them might spice up your experience. Thank you for the favor. I know you Survey Corps folks' work is no joke, so keep at it. I'll be rooting for you. What was your thing again? Orange berries and EXP candy. I really don't eat. I just got 5 orange berries back from the 5 that I gave away. Weasley, you too. You know that. Yeah, you too, adorable Weasley. Do you want anything? 2? Here's that gate. Sure is pretty safe. No wild Pokemon around here. Is that just a random... It's supposed to be weighing it down. It's kind of just floating there now. An oversight, I would say. Oh yeah, I forgot. I planted some berries. I wonder how those are doing. And then impressive, you can get close to Pokemon while they're firing attacks at you. I bet you're skilled at dodging. Hi, Clarice at the security course. That's me. Thanks so much for taking my request. I need you to catch a Zubat and show it to me so I can take a look at his eyes. Odd request, I know, but I've good reason for it. Zubat never seemed to have trouble flying around in pitch darkness. That means their night vision must be top notch. If I could learn how to see in the dark like them, night shifts on guard duty would be a breeze. I'm counting on you to help me catch Zubat and show me in the eyes, would you? You have a Zubat to show me? Where's the Zubat? Here you are. I wonder what my natures are. Bold, modest, and docile. So all of you are pretty... Here, take the female. You're not going to take it, but you can look at it. I'll just have a look at those peepers, if you please, Zubat. Huh? Where are the eyes on this little guy? Don't tell me. He doesn't even have eyes? But that means Zubat flies around while being completely blind. Zubat must have some kind of secret sense if it doesn't even need eyes. And that's amazing and all, but it hardly helps me. What am I going to do about my nighttime shifts on guard duty? Get a partner, Zubat? Oh, that's a good idea. No need for me to go alone, after all. A little help would be great. That's that then. I'll go out there and find me a Zubat that can help me as a partner. Thanks for the great advice. And we got some Ox Power. How my berries doing? Looks like y'all haven't really done anything. Oh, great timing. We're done gathering the harvest. I don't see anything. The crops turned out real nice, just as planned. Here, these are yours for the keeping. You didn't do anything. You've obtained 32 apricorns. Want us to plant some more crops for you? What kind of harvest shall we do this time? Yes, medical. Apricorn would be better. I guess medical. Do medical. But we know what apricorn is. We don't really need all that. Who are you, old man? Listen here, Survey Kit, Corpse Kit. I have a name. I saw the darndest thing. I was scouring the Heartwood for corpse we could grow in the fields here when I saw it. This Pokemon called Cherrim changed his appearance before my very eyes. It was it was in the evening, the light was getting dim, all of a sudden Cherrim's petals closed right up so it looked like nothing but a little flower bud. Wow, I thought I just witnessed the miracle of evolution. But the next morning when I went to check on it, the Cherrim, it was right back to full bloom. But why would it bloom just to close back up? Is that how evolution works? Or was that a change I saw something different? When you finish Cherrim's Pokedex, let me have a look, would you? Sure, but where is Cherrim? I haven't seen it yet. There's supposed to be a lady around here that wanted a Geodude. Where is she? She said she would be waiting at her house. I don't think I can just go and... No. Oh god, I have to check every house. I hear you passed the trial. You're the talk of the town, you know. Everyone's a flutter about how such a strong little looking stranger actually passed the trial to join the team. Don't worry, I won't snoop around your house. I'm just looking for a lady that wants me to apparently snoop around her house. I didn't know I can explore inside houses. That's a little obnoxious. Are you the lady? You're the lady. Oh, you ready to give me a Geodude? Yeah? If you hadn't run away. Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't see the picture light up. What do we got? We got Hasty, Lonely, and Hasty. I have 2 Hasties. Here, take this Hasty. They don't need defense anyway. Oh my, would you look at that? It really does look like a rock, and it seems to be the idle weight too. Oh, and it's simply perfect. Thank you, young man. With this Geodude's help, I'll surely make some scrumptious pickles. I can't believe we're using a Geodude as a paperweight. That seems like animal abuse, if you ask me. Perfect pickling stone. Geodude just sits there. I'm so sorry, Geodude. I've subjected you to a horrible life. I mean, as long as she's giving him affection, I guess it's fine. I'm assuming she's gonna actually give him some attention, so... I hope. You better. I may not like Geodude, but I still don't want a Pokemon to just be abused. Might as well check the final house, just see who's in here. If you spot a berry tree, have your Pokemon go and gather some berries from it. I guess I was supposed to have done all this exploration the first day, but I didn't. There's a lot of exploration. I just wanted to play the game. That seems to be it. I think that was that all of our quests? We see it from our Pokédex. Let's see. Yeah, that was all of our quests. Oh, never mind. We need to make a Pokédoll, bloom or not to bloom. Showcase you the complete Pokédex for Cherrim. Timber Field, show you the complete Pokédex entry for Kricketot. Battle some Bidu, speak with Sumugi. Investigate the Drifloon, and I don't know where to get berries to make that. Who are you? Ichika. Here's the place you're hoping to visit. You ought to stretch out your map and put a pin on it. Oh god, there's so many houses. Your survey corpse a lot of amazing. I mean, you catch all these strange Pokemon like it's nothing. Oh, you're from survey corpse? Well then, can you tell me how Pokemon make themselves so tiny? I mean, I could. Everyone has problems and worries of their own. You should lend an ear to people you meet. You young sports can't hold a candle to me, but I'll leave the surveys to you, Sonny. Oh, you're an old man. I thought you were an old lady. So I have to explore all of these houses to figure out where the other people are. That's obnoxious. Who are you? Risa? Did a new server request recur on you? Well, good luck with all that. I hope there's none on the other side. No, there's none on the other side. Okay. Well, we have accomplished a lot today. This was essentially a 3-hour episode. I'm maybe try and condense it down. Probably not. Also, what is the wheezing doing here from... Where is that? Where does Sword and Shield take place? I forget. I forgot the region's name, but yeah, that's the Sword and Shield wheezing, which they should know about, right? I guess they know about it. I guess all the Pokemon exist. They just are pretty timid around them. So it's not like it's a new thing that was just recently discovered. So that makes sense. But yeah, like I said, this has been a 3-hour episode. We are going to cut this one here. And I'm going to see how I'm going to edit all this craziness. So next episode we'll do all the whatever I'm supposed to be doing now. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, we're taking care of the frenzied noble Pokemon, so we're gonna be doing that. Also the side quests, so a lot to do here, a lot to do. But, so like I said, this game is a lot of fun. I'm not getting bored at all. That's why I'm able to just sit here for 3 hours and play it. Unlike Diamond and Pearl, where I kind of got tired after about an hour and I wanted to stop. So this is great. Like I said, if you haven't played the game, I definitely highly recommend it. It's so much fun. And since I'm not critical on stuff like most people are with graphics and gameplay and such, it's great. I am having a lot of fun. Aside from the random stuff that might be floating off the ground, but we're not going to talk about that. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one. So take care.